India's IT sector, $300 billion or so in total valuation, is largely been playing and operating for decades now in the cost arbitrage game. Now, this cost arbitrage gets leveled out with artificial intelligence. So what exactly continues to be fundamentally the competitive advantage that the Indian IT sector will have over its peers, let's say anywhere else in the world, be it Vietnam, be it Philippines, be it even developed economies like the US or UK, which can use the same models and get the same code written?
No, that's true, but you still require people. It's not that, I mean, for example, a specific project, if it requires, say, about 500 people to work today, uh, with AI, that 500 will not become two. 500 will possibly will become 100 or 150.
Okay.
At the same time, I mean, you need people who have the domain knowledge. That's the most important thing in AI. Because I mean, in simple terms, when you say garbage in and garbage out, so when you're putting in the codes, even for AI,
Yeah.
I mean, you need to have the domain knowledge, which fortunately I think Indians have been gathering that domain knowledge for the last so many decades. I
Right.
think that is what will come into play.
All right, Mr. Baliga. But specifically, you said that cherry pick stocks. I will ask you for that recommendation. But there's also this strategy that people say the bellwether IT companies are going to bounce back. Buy on dips would be an opportunity. How does one assess, is the dip enough? Is it enough for you to jump in and accumulate some of those those headliner IT stocks? Because look at the returns, that the negative returns that the IT sector has delivered. The Nifty IT is down almost 27.5% since 1st of Jan last year. If you look at this year alone, year to date, it is down about 17.3% already. And just this month, the month of February, again, the IT sector, the Nifty IT is down about 17.5%. This morning, you're looking at these big names like Infosys and HCL Tech already down more than 3%. How do investors ever know whether it has bottomed out and this is really the time to buy? Or do you suggest keep accumulating on every dip and wait for the sector to bounce back?
No, I mean, see, you'll keep seeing some amount of bounce backs because, I mean, any sector, not just IT, I mean, on the way down, you have those couple of bounce backs. So traders, they can utilize those bounce backs. But as investors, like I said, I think we need to watch closely as to which are the ones which are able to reinvent themselves. And I believe it will be much easier for the mid-sized IT companies. I'm not talking of the small ones because, I mean, they may not have, I mean, the deep pockets which are required for AI. And the larger ones may possibly be much slower in adapting because of the sort of, I mean, the huge employee force they have.
Right.
So I think one should be looking at the mid-sized ones, which could be possibly be like more fleet-footed in adapting AI.
Right, which is pretty much you're mirroring the views that that Jefferies also came out with yesterday, that go for the mid-sized IT companies which are likely to be more agile. But any picks that you want to give our viewers this morning, sir? Should they look at, let's say, names like Persistent,
Absolutely.
Emphasis, Coforge? Are these good names to look at, or these are already a little too big in the mid-sized category?
No, I mean, I would say that continue to look at companies as, I mean, big or small as the ones which you mentioned, like Persistent, Coforge. I would also add a Tata Elxsi in this, although it's much smaller than these, but Tata Elxsi also should benefit.